Corn chips. Don't look.
Don't look at my atrocious handwriting. Okay, I was in a hurry.
Okay, now say what we just got finished saying. We have moved.
Like 3 or 4 times in 3 months.
It's
4.
not-
It will be 4 by the time we're moving to the...
Our own permanent place, but that won't be within the amount.
Oh, listen.
We
the Bronx-
from the Bronx to here,
What?
from room 101 to 104, that's 2.
2,
From 104 to where we're going,
3.
that's 3.
Then the next one after that,
Okay,
on Thursday.
maybe she's right.
That's not 3.
It is 4 times.
We're spending a night in a hotel. That's not moving. That's only 3. And when we finally get out of here, that would be 4 times.
3 times in 3 months.
3 times in 3 months or 3 times in 2 months?
3 times in 2 months and a couple days.
No, it would be 2 months on February. Right? December 1st. No, December 3rd we got here. December 3rd. January 3rd is 1 month.
Yes.
And then January to February.
Okay, 2 months. 3 times in 2 months.
3 times in 2 months. Beneath here is all my delicious spices. I made... Hold that thought. I just wasted my time talking to you and the record button wasn't on. The record button. So I don't know what I was going to say. I know what I said. It's all my...
That wasn't a laugh, it was the pen.
Sure, the pin was laughing. That's all my spices. And the other day I made some soup because I really needed to cook and I wanted to have some stuff. So I made like 2 soups this week. Beef and vegetable. We had that on this Sunday. No, we had that Saturday. Sunday. No, we had the kale. I made the kale Sunday.
Okay.
After church.
Which is funny because we had chili at church and we came home and had soup.
No, we had chili at church, came home and had soup. Kale. So, yeah. It has been a pain to cook in non-stick stuff and not have my cast iron or any other of my stuff to actually cook in.
I mean, it's easier to clean, but...
It may be easier to clean, but when you're looking at stuff peeling off, it's like, where is that going? That's why I do not like non-stick, and I will not ever buy it.
Hey, also, we discovered that I didn't have to look up a recipe and make pancakes.
Oh, right, because we had pancake mix still left in there.
A box.
But you learned a new skill that you could put in your box, and you have that for the rest of your life. You know how to make pancakes. That's the way I learned. Anyway, so we really haven't found a supermarket like this. I mean, there's Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's doesn't have everything you ever want.
Whole Foods, Whole Check.
Whole Foods, like I understand why people call it Whole Check. They have a decent amount of stuff, and when we got there, we found a lot of organic things which we've been eating over the past couple of years. And around here, we couldn't find that. So, anyway, so that's still the whole thing. So, and I mentioned that I'm a dasher for DoorDash, and every time I get ready to go out, there's a problem. And now I told the guy I was going to go out today to pick up my first delivery, but as you can see, we're packing up to move again. This time, wait, I'm gonna make it this time, all the way over to the other side of town. That's it. Let me get back to the stuff. so we can be out of here because it is 3 in the afternoon. And we need to get this in here, take it to storage. We're gonna go to the post office, pick up some stuff, run to Walmart to maybe find some decent pans or stuff so that when we get to the other place, we check out how much space there is, and see what we need to use. That's the reason why we're taking all this out of here and putting it over in the storage unit, because we don't know how big those rooms are gonna be. So although I did get a queen, no, it was a double bed room this time.
I think it was like 2 twin beds.
Yeah, two twin beds. They finally had something because we've been in here with just one bed, so we had to buy that cot.
Which is very comfortable. If you find it and you're looking for a cot, go buy it. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put it here.
Somewhere in there.
Here. It'll be on the screen.
Yeah, gotta go.
So we made it to Walmart, and we picked up a couple of stainless steel pans and a cast iron pan and some dishes, because everything we've ever owned we left behind.
Sweet home Alabama, coming home to you. Man, we are really in between homes now. Oh, wow. Currently at a Comfort Inn for overnight. Because at the other place we were living in, we had to book a longer stay, and they had no rooms over there that was like double queens. And so, as you may or may not know, we were in a, oh, you know what? You probably wouldn't know, but it'll be, we're going to talk about that in the episode, one of these episodes coming up. But we spent the first month down here with like a double queen. The second month we were down here, we were in a single queen room. And so there was just one bed, so we had to buy a cot from REI that same day. And so when I had to book the place so we could stay until June. Hopefully we will not have to be here to June and be spending up all the money into June. Hopefully we'll definitely have a place before then. So we were supposed to check out over there today and then check into the next room on the other side of town on the 2nd. Today's the 1st. Tomorrow's the 2nd. So there's nothing in between because I wasn't paying attention and I didn't do a check out and check in the same day. So tonight, we're at the Ritz, the Comfort Inn. Man, we living like Israelites, y'all. Israelites in the desert, looking for the promised land. I was just telling everybody, we living like Israelites right now. Like seriously in between homes, and we are literally in between rooms. Yeah. Good golly, Miss Molly. Why you acting like it ain't true? Corn chips.
This is what happens at the end of a long day when you're tired and delirious.
Seriously, you smell corn chips. You smell some people's dirty feet smell like corn chips. Now, you've never eaten it, but when you say, well, it smells like, you know what?
It smells like dog. No paparazzi.
Too late now. What'd you say?
No more questions. No more.
But no, you said, what do you... I'm sorry. What was it? Where you going? Come back. Creepy. What kind of sickness is that? What is that? What do you call that? Panic room.
We're excited about taking you with us on that journey. We also have a lot of overlap.
She has a new toy.
Yes, my first ever smartwatch that I've brought. The other one I had was
Shh.
given to me.
We won't speak of it.
And I got it so long ago that it literally fell apart. And I know people say literally, like I'm talking literally fell apart. The pieces came off.
Yes.
So this time we're going heavy duty.
Garmin, like the other things that protect us when we go hiking. We're also sitting down here watching one of our favorite families in the outdoor, the Epic family. They were just talking about the cabin because they were staying there for the first time in the winter. And as we're staying, as you know, we are the Israelites. And this week we had to change from the dishes in the way. We had to change. Leave it. That's who we are. We had to change from the same hotel company from one end of the town that we're in to the next. So we spent the past couple of days. So when you see this video, you'll probably understand why we had that big long what do you call it? Hiatus in between when everything started up again, when you started seeing the videos again. But anyway, so we're watching this, and I'm also planning on other stuff we're doing. The weather's gotten pretty warm. It was like 60 degrees today. It was cold the other day, but it gets cold at night. And so we have not yet begun to plan, which I usually begin to plan, which is how I found that channel, by the way. I usually start planning in January, but as you know, we just moved down here, and I think our whole entire life is in flux, so we don't really know. But we are surrounded by a number of state parks and campgrounds that we can go to. So, and we get to increase, instead of doing that annual backpacking trip every year, we can increase our backpacking trips. So, for the few of the campgrounds that I've seen, they said that you have to hike into the thing, which means, I don't know if it means actual hike or put your car in park and grab all your stuff and go up. We will find out pretty soon. I'm going to plan a camping trip in the coming weeks. So, yeah. We're just figuring out hiking around here, where we can go, how long it's going to be. We're about an hour away from any really good trails because we live basically in a city. Knoxville is a city area, so you have to go outside of that the same way it was when we were in New York. So that's what we're working on, as well as some other things. So she's brought a new watch. I was going to buy it for her birthday, but she decided she was going to buy it, and so now I have nothing to buy for her birthday. So, well, too bad.
Listen, my existence is gift to them.
Yes. Go ahead. You were telling me?
They have different watches for different things, like swimming and stuff. But I think this one is kind of more general, even though it does do a lot. And he was looking at the website earlier, and I said, well, this is the one that I got. I got the Vivo Active 4S.
Stop moving, you take it out of soft focus. What is that? Dirty pink? I mean, what you call it?
Dirty. It's pink, yes, and the bottom part where the sensor is it's really dark, but it's like a plum. It's purple. Mm-hmm. And they do have silver, but I was like, maybe it's, I don't know.
And you pair it with your
phone.
Pretty much like all the other Garmin thing that we have for our GPS.
Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Okay. We'll let you know how this all works for her. I'm very tired. We got up very early after not sleeping that much last night, so I can't wait to hit the bed. I actually came in and didn't get any work today. Especially I have a ton of stuff to offload from my phone onto the laptop, and since it was my turn to do the next couple of episodes, I have yet to work on that. Plus, you guys know that I was taking a particular course, a driving course, and some other stuff. So I didn't get much of any. I didn't get anything done. We came home, and all of a sudden, I just crashed. And we went out to Target to get some things and pick up the mail today. So yeah, that's pretty much the update on this one. But yeah, we'll let you know how this watch works when we go out to the gym again, and when hiking and a few other things. So that's going to be it right now. So I guess I'm just going to say good night. All dressed and ready to go out and make some gas money. I'll let you guys know how my first day of delivery goes. Well, that's all done. That was a one and done. Here's my co-pilot.
Stressed out.
Very stressful, very, very, very stressful. And I went out at night, which I probably won't do too many nighttime driving because we got back roads and all kinds of stuff, and it's dark out here. But yeah, so that one is done. My first drive was my schedule. I picked the schedule from like 6:30 to 7. So yeah, I did that. I got a $1 tip, but I'm not mad because when I got over, the person picked up from, let's walk to the store. We just found an Aldi's. I mean, we've been complaining about we haven't found like a regular store that gets like some cheap prices. What are you doing?
Trying to stay in frame. This lighting is good.
There you go. Oh, the lighting is good. So we'll stay right here with the nice lighting. And it's got like a chicken sandwich and mashed potatoes. But when I got to KFC, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do with the app. It's like, you know, if you ever see me play games, it's like, I just want to plug and play. So I didn't do it. So when I got into KFC, I didn't know that all I had to do was just press the button. And then it would alert the person that I was already there to pick up the food because her food was already there, so it was cold. And I've been on the tail end of that, getting cold food. And I may tip. But see, I usually do my tips right away from the beginning.
Very shiny.
And so, you know, get all those stars. But anyway, so that's over. It's done. It was very stressful. I guess the next time will be easier, which I think I scheduled for like a daytime, which would be kind of cool, unless you have to hit 40. So how did you like it?
I thought it was fun.
Oh, there you go, in the good light. Awesome. Look, she's glowing. There's a glow. There's a glow about you. It's February. Chocolate.
I would legally marry my face cream if I could. It's very good.
Why do I talk to her?
It's very moisturizing. I'm just saying.
Can we go in the store now?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later.
Well, that was the first and last time as a door dasher. Now that we're all settled in, it's time to hit the road.
Hello.
For the adventures.
Good morning. We're doing a little late morning today. Press the elevator. But there's also a last minute switch for trail we're going to be doing today. But hey, we were going back to Smoky Mountain since it's right in our backyard to play. It's a little late and the trail is going to be crowded, so hold on. So I did a last minute changing our mind. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to Cummins State Park. So, Hike 28 is on its way. So, good morning and welcome back to another episode of
The Whitebeard and
TK
TK Experience.
I was about to say podcast again. All right, you know how we say, get in the car or get in the back seat and take a ride with us. It is kind of chilly, it's overcast, I want to get to the trail. I hate going to the trail at this time of the day. And we've got about 2 hours to go. So all these last minute switches. So basically, we're going to be out all day. It's like a 2-hour ride up to that state park. So that's a 4-hour, you put it all together, it's a 4-hour, let me turn down this fan. The fan. So that's 4 hours. It's 2 hours up, 2 hours back. and then we'll probably be on the trail for about 2 or 3 hours. So that's 3 and 4, that's 7 hours we're going to be out all day long. We should get paid for this. You know what? We have to Patreon and everything else. I'm not talking about getting paid, but yeah, that's a full day's work. And so for tonight's dinner, I made chicken soup the beginning of this week. So when this long day is over, nobody feels like coming home and cooking. So we're just gonna throw that soup up in a pot and have a good night, and prayerfully wake up and hit church tomorrow. Yeah. And then I'm supposed to be meeting with a couple that wants to take us out. And
I was gonna say we kind of have to go.
yeah, a couple that wants to take us out and get to know us. And then I was supposed to be dashing and go do some deliveries during the same time. So I don't know how all that's going to work out, but it's a busy weekend. So I didn't want to start the trail late. I wanted to get out here early, but it is what it is. And so hopefully we'll have a good day. We worked out Friday night. I was supposed to go do a DoorDash delivery. I scheduled a time, but we were still in the gym at 6. And we got there a little bit late. Our first evening workout in a long time, but it felt good. So we're on our way out of here, and I guess I'll say this at the beginning of this thing. You know what? If we have blessed you, you've had some fun, if you've been encouraged to do something else like that, hey, consider being one of our Patreon folks, people, or whatever people say. We had started this and we never really set it up right, so now I think we got it all set up right. So by the time you see this, it'll all be set up right.
Probably.
And you can help us put some gas in the tank. And if you have any suggestions on anything you'd like to see the two of us go do, yeah, sure. We're almost done with this season, so we're thinking about what else we want to do for the rest of this year. But almost dropped the phone. Anyway, this has been talking long enough. Let's hit the road.
Bye. From me and my makeshift camera strap. They're sweater strings.
Innovation, people. Innovation. What is it? Is the mother of invention?
Necessity.
Necessity is the mother of invention. All right. See you on the road. Maybe not, since the GoPro is... Did you put the GoPro downstairs?
It's charged. Both batteries.
All right. See you in the road. Out. Time for a stop. I discovered this little thing.
Well, everybody has told us, have you ever been to Buc-ee's? Talking about Buc-ee's since we have gotten down here. So, we just spotted a Buc-ee's on the way to where we're going. We're going to jump off, go take a look at the Buc-ee's, and then we're going to hit the road. So, why don't you come take a look with us? I don't think you got much of a choice since you're sitting in the back seat anyway.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-40 West. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Interstate Drive.
Go truck. Go to the back.
I can't make that turn anyway.
They got a whole bunch of,
Cast out.
yeah. Lots of,
The whole front part is to the gas pumps.
just
4 rows.
and this right here, this end is all ethanol free. So no corn, just all gas. Oh shoot. I thought we were done. That's a lot of gas pumps. Yeah, I know.
We just came from a Buc-ee's. Because everybody said, have you been to a Buc-ee's? Here, and we was like, I'd never heard of a Buc-ee's in a day in my life. Wait, we spotted Buc-ee's, so we turn off, and that was a whole detour of 30 minutes in our time before we got to the trail. And the place is crazy. I was saying earlier, it's like the Cracker Barrel and a gas station met on a date and had a baby, and poof, Buc-ee's was born.
In a Walmart.
In a Walmart. Wait, that's too many people. Well, that's like the bloodline. Like, you know, I'm a little bit Irish, and so it's like I'm a Walmart and a
Pretzels. Pork and cheese.
She thought it was the greatest invention since someone decided to have sliced bread, but yeah, it's like, that's genius, cheese and a pretzel.
And the sandwich, which is as big and probably as heavy as a brick, which I am now going to eat.
Yes, I'm hungry, but we have not hit the trail yet, so I'm going to save my sandwich she made for us at home until we hit the trail. I'm going to eat, so I'm making sure I have that energy to hit that mountain, because it's going to be huge, I think, before we... Oh, no, I switched trails. But, yeah, I'm going to save my energy for that, and then we have to drive back. So, I got some stuff which I've never thought about getting in my life. I've been wanting to make apple butter, and this year I said I'm going to, when we get settled into where we're going to be living permanently down here in Tennessee, that I want to start getting some mason jars, start doing some canning, because I've been wanting to can for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I did find a recipe for apple butter, but I've been had a hankering for apple butter for a bit. So I found some, and so now I have that from Buc-ee's. But we got pickled eggs. And if I can remember, when we get back to the room tonight, I'll give you a little shot of what it looked like and maybe even do a taste test. But now we got to be getting on so we can get to this trail. See you in a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Cummins Falls State Park is an idyllic but rugged 306-acre day-use park located 9 miles north of Cookeville on the Blackburn Fork State Scenic River on the Eastern Highland Rim. Located in the Cordell Hall watershed, the area has been a scenic spot
and swimming hole for local residents of Jackson and Putnam counties. For more than 100 years, Cummins Falls is Tennessee's 8th largest waterfall in volume of water and is 75 feet high. Okay, we have a high hazard warning today.
For water.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going across the gorge or not, but we might be. It's a good question to find out inside. All right. Oh, it's a big giant bear. What do we have over here? An eagle. All right, let's get to the store. We went to another time zone, folks. And which means, yeah, I'm hungry because it's that time. Look at here. What you got?
What I have is raspberry.
Ooh.
I got a couple stickers. One for me and one for somebody else.
Okie dokie.
Whom you shall not know because you don't need to know my life. He knows.
Okay. She got me a banana pudding, which is probably going to make me pass all kinds of outs. But yeah, I will earn that after this hike, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so we knew we'd be getting out of here quickly after our hike, so we just picked up our stuff for the end, and we'll see you up on the trail.
Yep.
Let's go. See you later, buddy.
Just went back to get some poles. Now let's see if I can find where I came back up. Feet are sliding around in my shoes. I think it's my socks.
We usually use all trails for our hiking trail maps. We'll download it so that when we get to where we're going, we can use the downloaded map even if we don't have reception. That's how I discovered the Emory Gap Upper and Lower Falls that we do last time. And it was also when we discovered our first Tennessee State Park, Frozen Head, and when we discovered that Tennessee has its own passport, which you get a stamp book, you get a pass book, and you get your stamp on there, and it's for all of Tennessee state parks. And it was on that day that we decided, ooh, let's tour all of Tennessee parks. And Cummins was our second. We visited many more state parks.
Okay, we just got down a hill.
And you'll see that down the line in the coming episodes.
Splits this way.
And yes, we still use all trails, and that's how I discovered the Dahlia
That way.
Bell Trail that we're going to be doing
What's
today.
the verdict?
That's like early learning, so that may be a small trail for teaching children. They got some panels over there. So we'll keep going this way, and if it tells us we're off, then we'll just make a turnaround.
Okay, sounds good. There are people coming on this trail with us. We will not be alone.
I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지마 우리 너무 달라 we just different 나 좀 봐라 여자나 집이나 세차 나가신다 너무 빨라 I'm a globetrotter. You and I 비교나 하지마 우리 너무 달라 we just different 나 좀 봐라 여자나 집이나 세차 나가신다 너무 빨라 I'm a globetrotter. 지금부터 시작이야 한턱에 money calls 세계 리듬이야 한턱에 money